this is Michał from Erowizja.org. I'm right now with a representative of Ukraine Investigative Revision, which will be held in Basel, Switzerland. And they are Cyberblatt. Hi, Cyberblatt, how are you?
Hi, we're
Hi,
good.
we're
Yeah,
doing well. Yeah,
yeah. And we need to introduce ourselves, maybe. My name
Yeah,
is
maybe,
Valentin.
yeah.
yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
for the known, for the guys who maybe don't know about you, so it would be great.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah. My name is Valentin. I'm the guitarist,
yeah.
and
My name is Daniel. I'm vocalist and keyboard player of this band. Yeah, we're a foundation of the Zifferblatt.
Yeah,
Yeah, and we have also our drummer, Fedor,
yeah.
but he's absent today. But it's not a problem. We can speak after him. Yeah.
Okay. So firstly, how did you together decided to make a band?
uh, when we were in school, like we are twins.
Yeah.
First of all, but we had a third member in our band. It was another guy, not Fedor. Fedor joined us in 2019, I think. Yeah, and me and my brother and our childhood friend Zhenya, we created our first band. It was called Running Blue because of the band called Doors song. We called it from their song, and yeah, we used to sing in only in English, and we've been working on like English material. But when the first revolution in Ukraine started in 2014, we changed the name for the band, and we started to create Ukrainian songs. So that's how Blood was born, and it's all started in 2014, 2015, something like that. Yeah.
Rasta told about the reason we found a band, we
Uh-huh.
create a band, but
Yeah.
it I think it was not a solution.
Uh-huh.
It was a natural way. My
Yeah.
brother and I
Okay.
grew up listening to a lot of different music, and it sounded logical that we started creating our own.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
my opinion. After all, I
Okay.
can't do anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The next thing,
yeah,
as you maybe know, you were second in the last year's Vidbeer, and
yeah.
when you came back this year, what was the decision to come back this year to Vidbeer?
Mm.
Uh, of course, we weren't happy with the previous result. Like second place it's not bad, but of course we wanted to make it to the Eurovision finally, and we did it. Yeah, so that was the main purpose, the main point, the main. We wanted to gain the final result to become a participant in the main Eurovision Song Contest. So that's why we decided to try again. Yeah, and it as you know, it was not
Mhm.
successful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Eurovision in Ukraine, our competition with beer. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's unusual even. People follow this competition for years. It is important for an artist to be present at this event if he wants to grow. Uh, More you step out of your comfort zone, yeah, more you gain as a person. Yeah. Yeah, that's all I want to say. Yeah, it's
Hmm.
unusual event, and we want to come back. Yeah.
Okay. And as it says that there was your successful actually results
Mhm.
this year. What was the reaction when you heard that you won actually the contest, the Vidbeer?
Can you repeat, please?
Yeah,
What
of
have we
course.
learned? What?
Yeah.
What was your reaction when you have won the Vidbeer?
Okay,
Ah, okay.
okay. Like it is a result of many years' work, of course. So, like, we were ready for that result, to be honest, because it was our main like goal to be first. So when we won, we were very happy, but at the same time, I felt like I don't know what's going on. because like wow, it was my childhood dream to
I
go.
felt like I touching the history of Ukraine.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
because we have like a straight number of the artists that participated
yeah.
in the final show, and wow, and now we are like members of this history. Like we're joining the big family, the big family of Ukrainian artists that
Yeah, yeah,
presented Ukraine on Eurovision. So that is. Maybe even now I can take it at all. So like I'm feeling like I'm just dreaming like it will end soon, and this dream will end. Yeah, and
yeah.
I will wake
Yeah.
up and this nothing happened. But
At the
yeah.
same time, this is a huge responsibility for us. You have to be prepared to withstand the pressure. Pressure. But we dreamed about it. Yeah, we dreamed about Eurovision. So now we have to persistent. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. So, as you said about Eurovision, do you have maybe your first Eurovision memory for this
Mhm.
contest? Do you remember that, probably?
First memory.
I have, yeah.
Yeah, like I started to be honest. I started to watch Eurovision like
Hmm.
as a grown man, so I
Yeah.
can understand what is going on. It was like in 2007, I think,
In
like 2000
2006,
or
Tina Karol's
2006. Yeah,
performance.
yeah, yeah. It was
Tina
2006.
Yeah,
Karol
yeah.
Yeah,
was
no, no.
there, and
Yeah.
the year after the guy
Yeah.
that Lasha Dubai, yeah, the dance.
No. Lasha
No?
Dubai was the year after.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
year
after in
after Tina
2007,
Karol's, yeah.
yeah, and 2006
Yeah,
it
so
was Tina.
but we started in 2006 when Tina Karol.
Yeah, I watched this competition in
Yeah,
old black and white TV near Kiev. I
Hmm.
yeah,
remember this. Yeah,
yeah. We were with our
yeah,
grandfather
yeah, and
at
grandmother.
our
Yeah.
home, like outside the city. Yeah. So that's not the first memory because it's the first watching like a fan. But the first memory, of course, I remember something from the 2004
Yeah.
when Ruslana won gained our first victory in the song contest. And I remember, of course, the first Ukrainian entry in 2003 when we were first. It was our first appearance at the show. Yeah, and I remember Ponomarev. Yeah, he was our first member to compete, and yeah, but to be like in the audience to watch Eurovision as a fan. The first time was, of course, in 2006 when Tina Karol
Yeah.
sang her song "Show Me Your Love." Yeah.
And when you started to watch Eurovision?
So when
It
did
was
that?
actually in 2010, actually, because my colleagues were actually in the kids show, where actually the host was one of the representative of Eurovision at that
Mhm.
time
Uh-huh.
in Poland. So, and of
So
course,
you remember? Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
You remember Lena Myers won?
yeah, Lena, yeah.
For Germany. Yeah.
It is actually my mother's favorite songs actually for this contest.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. But my favorite song
yeah,
is performance Lena Myers song in 2011, a
yeah,
year after her victory. Yeah,
yeah,
Yeah.
I like the song more than the previous one.
And what is funny, like most of Eurofans, they're using this app called Euroscoreboard. Yeah, and
yes.
I found,
What you found?
yeah, and I found their results for 2011
And
scoreboard result. Yeah, and Lena Meyer was first
first,
again. She
yeah,
was, yeah,
yeah,
Eurofans like her
yeah.
most, like,
That's
and
but
yeah,
that's unique and beautiful song.
yeah.
That song was ahead of their time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and they put her on the first place again, but she was like 11th or 12th, 10.
11. Yeah,
11.
I don't remember.
And I
But
remember,
mhm.
and I remember like the Polish entrance for 2010. Yeah,
Yeah, Marcin
uh,
Mroziński with Legenda.
yeah, yeah, and I
You
remember
remember?
it,
Yeah.
and I remember, I can remember the year when you presented like 4 or 5 girls, beautiful girls that sing about To jest
Ah,
Slavianski
Cleo
sisters.
and
Yeah, you know.
Donatan, actually.
Yeah. I remember this as well because
That was huge.
it was so funny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and I think all Ukrainians remember this
Yeah,
stage.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, it is
Sure.
very popular right now. If a weddings, Polish weddings, so it is very popular actually in
Yeah.
song in
Can
Poland.
understand why.
Yeah, yeah,
Can
yeah. I can
understand why.
understand too. Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So the next thing, as I want
yeah.
to mention, do you have maybe your musical inspiration actually?
The whole
Uh,
life of a musician is a
Yeah,
boring and
it can
inspiration.
be outside from Eurovision.
you mean like musical inspiration
Yeah,
or inspiration of our
musical,
song,
like
Bird of Prey?
not.
Uh,
It can be from Eurovision, but also from outside for this
yeah, of
contest.
course, of course.
It's outside of
Yeah, it's
Eurovision. Yeah,
outside of Eurovision, of course,
yeah.
because we started as musicians. Like it, we were born in the family that is so familiar to musical stuff. So, like my grandmother, uh, she was a musical teacher for particularly because she taught first lessons to us how to play piano, and a lot of the classical musical stuffs were in our building when we were like 4 years old or 5 years old. So like Chopin or Ferenc Liszt or Schumann, Schubert. We had a lot of all of them in our.
I need to watch how you play in Ferenc Liszt.
No, just listening, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, and you know when we were like 14 or 15, I opened the Western music to me, European and American bands, of course, of 60s or 70s, and that's why I started to want to start my own band with my brother, of course, and yeah, our musical inspiration was from like from classical music to modern music or music from 60s, 70s. So. I mean, music was always a part of our life, no matter what we were doing at different ages.
Yeah,
But it always was a part of our life.
yeah. My musical idols are classical composers too. Yeah, but also some representatives of pop music. Yeah, such as such as Peter Gabriel, Phil Collins, or Kate Bush. In my opinion, this is some of the best authors of their own music. Yeah. In 20th century, maybe. Yeah.
Okay. So the next thing, I should mention about your song "Bit of Prey." Can you just tell me what message do you want to bring the European listeners out in this contest, actually in Eurovision?
Mhm. The song is more complex than our previous song that we used to sing in like last with beer when we reached the second place, and I wanted to create something more complex, something that will express our feelings more as Ukrainians. I mean, as Ukrainians that are going through the war, of course, for last 3 years, and to be honest, for 10 years. And The song is about hope, and I'm using the bird as a symbol, of course, to share our emotions, to recreate the idea of hope, and like it's hard to explain what the song actually about because it contains a lot of different parts. It's about changes. It's about spring. It's about love. Uh, it's about the engine of the war. Of course, it's about something warm, something very. Um, it's about comfort, and it's about our. Uh, it's about Ukrainians that are all over the world right now, and we want them back. So we have a uh, lyrics that are calling for them. Like there was a line. There is a line. We can translate it as come back home, my dear." So like this song is calling for our Ukrainians to come back, not to forget the homeland, and that's why it's called Bird of Prey. And I always thought that bird is a good symbol of freedom, of hope. I mean, something like that. It's hard to explain, to be honest.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
beautiful. Yeah.
okay. Okay, so do you plan to attend any sort of Eurovision pre-parties?
Of course.
We need a permission of our government
Yeah.
to travel to these cities, like Amsterdam or Madrid or something else, London. Yeah,
This a
London
lot of
and
them, yeah.
Manchester,
yeah.
of course. So there are a
Everything is
lot of
gonna be
actually
all right.
pre-parties. Yeah,
Yeah,
mentioning.
everything is gonna be all right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, like we're planning, of course. We're
Yeah.
planning to visit Madrid. We're planning to visit Amsterdam as they are the biggest forums, biggest events
Yeah.
in the pre-parties show. But it depends. It depends whether we're going to receive the permission from our Ukrainian government or no. I think everything will be fine, as my brother said.
Because
So
we need it. Yeah, we need to be more recognizable. It's okay.
yeah, I think it's no need to be worried about it. Yeah.
Okay. And of course, after Eurovision, some of our Eurovision artists actually make something like a European tour. So they are
Mhm.
after Eurovision, they are concerting all over Europe. And do you have a plan to do that?
You mean not before, after? Yeah,
Oh,
after
after
the
Eurovision,
Eurovision.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is our second goal. Yeah.
Yeah.
But at first, we need to perform well at Eurovision. Yeah,
Yeah.
represented our country, which gave us this chance. But we want this. We want to come to Poland. Yeah. And to and Italy, Sweden, and more
But
more
we want to
countries.
come Poland more.
Yeah.
I mean,
because-
I think that Polish people can understand us
Yeah.
better than
Yeah,
like
for
Sweden.
sure.
Or-
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it will be interesting to your fans of yours and for our fan that we are trying to prepare to release our like English language album before Eurovision will start. Yeah, because you know I think that when we will be performing at the final show in the Basel, I think it's better to have like a English language album to be released before, because people who will who will open us for the first time, who will be interested, of course, to reach more music from us. They will go to like some digital platforms
But Måneskin has released their album before the
I
Eurovision.
think yes. I think they
Yeah?
released.
Yeah.
I think yeah. They
Yeah,
released
okay,
like
okay.
a few months before, or like months before the Eurovision Song Contest. So it's a good strategy
Yeah,
to
good
begin.
strategy, yeah.
So I think we're gonna release like 3 or 4 songs. It will be like an easy play, so like a small album, and I hope that it will be on time because we had just started to record it, and we have only 3 months and less, to be honest. So and of course, as you mentioned, we're planning to go to pre-party, so we won't have time to change something or something like that. So we need to do it right now before March, I think. Yeah, and we'll release it, of course, maybe in April, on the middle of April, something like that.
So
that's very
you don't
difficult,
have
yeah.
to worry actually the concert actually especially for Ukrainian artists because I live actually near Warsaw, but a lot of concerts of Ukrainian artists actually right now in Poland. I remember that Dorofieva, she has a concert in April
Yeah.
in Warsaw.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Arty Pivovarov he had like
Yeah.
last
Yeah.
month. Yeah, so a lot of artists actually, and a lot of at Goa are making a lot of tour. Alina Pash or a lot of actually. So there are a lot of I say concerts for Ukrainian artists right now in Poland. So you don't have to worry about the attendance in this concert. There will be a lot of people actually.
Super to
No,
hear
you
that.
know,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's cool to hear. But you mentioned like the biggest Ukrainian artist,
Yeah,
so
because I love them
it's not
actually.
about us.
So, okay, and also I have a question to you because I remember the staging, all the colorful outfits and
Yeah.
the nature thing. And do you have you had done it by your own, or do you get any help from stylist or stage designer or?
Mhm.
Mikhail, but you like it?
Yeah,
or
I
not?
really liked it.
Yeah,
I was
really.
really impressed to be honest with that. Yeah, yeah.
We need to
No,
change. We
I
need to
really,
change
I'm really
something.
serious about that.
Yeah.
So I really like it.
Eurovision, it's a huge stage. We need to change something,
Mhm.
but we'll
Yeah,
try.
but the
Yeah,
answer, but the question was
uh,
if we made it on ourselves with
yeah.
like on
We
our.
made with the stylist. Yeah, but we have our vision of beauty. Yeah,
Mhm.
and it's a cooperation. Yeah,
Yeah, of course, yes.
Mhm.
of many factors. Yeah.
Mhm.
Any stylist that is working with us, they like taking our ideas that we're using every day and like trying to mix it with their own vision. So that's what we have in the end. Always, it's a mix of our ideas and the
Yeah.
stylist's uh, ideas, his vision of the performance. But we will change it at all because yeah, I mean the final show needs to be like more not colorful but more bigger to be bigger and
Sensible.
more
Yeah.
sensible, yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll, I think we just have changed the stylist, to be honest, and we changed the director,
Mhm.
unfortunately, because there was a lot of,
He's
yes,
done a beautiful job.
yeah, and
Yeah.
there was a lot of discussions.
Yeah.
Do we need to change the director or not? But finally, we decided to do this. I won't tell you why the reasons because I think it needs to be a confident information. So yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
So finally, do you have a message for Polish Eurovision fans?
Oh my God.
yeah. First of all, I
Um.
really liked Polish entry. I like the Polish song. I mean, Christina.
Yeah. Stariko.
Yeah, how to spell her name?
Ой, Старiko, господи, я про нашу говорю.
Christina
Sorry, sorry.
ja,
Justyna
jak
Steczkowska.
Steczkowska, yeah.
Justyna
Justyna
Steczkowska. Yeah,
Steczkowska,
yeah.
Yeah.
Christina Steczkowska, yeah.
We're thinking about our back vocalist is Christina
Starik.
Starikova.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
Okay,
sounding
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
very
we
okay.
sound
familiar.
very familiar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Justyna Steczkowska, she made a big song. I mean, to be honest, I don't remember her performing at
30 years ago. Yeah.
1994 or something like that, yeah.
1995, actually, she was.
95,
95.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, but her song that she presented that she when she won like a national your national song contest national press selection and how it's called gay it's
Gay.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
about gay, yeah, it's about the
Gaia.
Gaia,
Gaia.
it's
Yeah.
about the ancient
Yeah, but in Ukrainian Wikipedia it's called Gaia.
Gaia,
Okay,
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 Gaia.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, it's an ancient god,
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
like it's a
it's
guy.
old Greek
Yeah,
god.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually in Greek. It means actually the earth, actually. So, Gaia.
Yeah, yeah, okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
and the song is so Danya used the word like it's a shaman song because she is like her voice it's leading and it's screaming like screaming to you something familiar to our song if you I mean like she is using traditional music in some ways because
I'm read in Wikipedia that Justina has a shaman's albums before.
yeah,
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 oh,
yeah.
in
She
okay.
nineties,
has.
in late nineties. Yeah,
Why I'm not
that's a
surprised. I'm
natural
not
way
surprised.
for
Yeah, I'm not surprised. A great song.
yeah.
One of my favorites, to be honest,
It
this
reminds
year.
me of our Ruslana song. Sorry,
Um,
and it's cool, and this is cool. Yeah,
yeah, I think she's gonna. You asked for like a message to
yeah.
Polish, and I think they don't need to be worried because she will have a good result in Basel
Yeah.
for sure. But of course, uh, if it possible, we want. To ask all Polish to all people from Poland and even
Yeah, to
not
support Ukraine.
yeah, and Ukrainians that are in Poland and Polish people to support Ukraine, to support us of course in the first semi-final because they
Yeah.
will be voting and we,
And
of
we
course
will support it.
yes, of
Yeah.
course Ukraine will be supporting
Yeah,
Poland
like
as always.
always, yeah.
Yeah, so that's the main message because what we need to ask during this time. Yeah, that's what we want. So, like, we love Poland, of course, and our our second name. I mean, our surname.
Yeah. It's a Polish surname.
Polish
Leszczynski.
Leszczynski. Yeah. So
Oh,
yeah,
really?
we have the Polish roots, of course. So like,
Let's go voting.
Yeah, let's go voting.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much for this
Thank you so
interview.
much,
Mikhail,
I
yeah.
hope you for a great result in Basel. I wish a lot of luck after Eurovision, that all the dreams will come true to you, and because you are hoping a lot of years to make it happen. So I wish you a lot of luck for this.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much,
Thank you.
Mikhail.
Thank you. Yeah. Good luck.